I got anybody in this house that's anointed? You know God has anointed you? Then you ought to shout real loud, I am anointed. In other words, I've got so much faith, so much confidence in Onesimus until the next verse said, whom I would have retained with me, that in thy stead he might have ministered unto me in the bonds of the gospel. In other words, he's become profitable to me. I would have kept him with me because he's ministered with me and to me, and because of what God has done for him. I'm sending him back to you. He could take your place in the ministry with me, but because of the wrong that he's done, I'm sending him back to you so you can see that there's been a change in his life. Some folk will minister to you from a distance, call you on the telephone and tell you, I've been delivered. You don't believe it because they gave you so much havoc and hell when they were around you. Now they're away from you. You need to know for yourself. Sometimes folk that have been delivered need to go back around folk that you gave the hardest time to and let them see and recognize there's a change in you. You don't have to go back bragging. All you got to do is just let them see you. And if they see you, they'll see there's been a change in your life. I guess ain't nobody in here ever been delivered. Anybody in here, God ever delivered you from anything? Brought you out of anything? Well, wasn't there a change in your life? Didn't you look different? Don't tell me you don't look different if you ain't been delivered. When you are delivered, you don't have to say nothing. The next verse said, but without thy mind would I do nothing. In other words, I can't free nobody without your consent. He was your slave, that thy benefit should not be, as it were, of necessity, but willingly. For perhaps he therefore departed for a season, that thou shouldest receive him forever. In other words, he left for a season, but he's back now. Some of y'all been praying for God to deliver some folk that's close to you. You've got somebody around you now that won't steal from you. Lord have mercy. I don't know about y'all, but I had a brother that was an addict. I had another brother that was an addict. Both of my brothers were addicts. You couldn't trust either one of them. Don't lay nothing down. Put it down, it's gone. They didn't only steal from me, but they stole from their own mama. Take my cologne, sell it. Take my socks, sell them. Take my shoes, sell them. My watch, gone. Coat, gone. Money, don't lay a nickel down. See, y'all talking about addicts. You ain't never dealt with no addict that was really addicted. I mean addicted, and every time they come around you, they're going to leave with something. You got to keep your eyes on them 24/7. Where you going now? I got to go to the bathroom. Go ahead, leave the door open. People get up and talk about addicts and never don't know what an addict goes through. Sit there, and be hurting, trying to get a fix. Come in, look, man, just loan me $2. I'll give it back to you. What you gonna do, $2? I need it, man. I'm gonna give it back to you. And then give me $2. Look like the more you've been praying, the worse they've been getting. But you've got to realize that's just Onesimus on his way. Think you're getting away from you, but God's got a trap set for him. God has set a spiritual trap, and they're definitely going to fall into it. And when they fall into the trap, God's going to deliver them. And they're going to come back to you, and your prayers are being answered right now. I want somebody to believe the report. I said your prayers are being answered right now. God is saving that person that you've been praying for. They're in the gutter, but the gutter is the trap. God trapped them in the gutter so they could recognize who they are. Not now as a servant, but up above a servant. He left you a servant. Now when he come back, he's not coming back as a servant. Receive him above a servant, a brother beloved, especially to me. How much more unto thee, both in the flesh and in the Lord.